Hi, I'm Amanda McGrady and I'm a director of photography and a member of Women in Film. Today we're here at High Output's Brighton Studio 86 with High Output Academy and Women in Film and Video of New England. My favorite part of being a director of photography is being the very first audience for the film. I love the experience of capturing a performance that is just breathtaking or hilarious, and just knowing that you caught it is so exciting, and knowing that eventually that will be shared with lots of other people. As a filmmaker, it's so important to build your network and to connect with other filmmakers. Filmmaking is a team effort and you need to rely on other people to have a successful film. So it's really important that you meet people. I have found that one of the best ways to network is to meet people on set. So working on small, short films, even if it's just on the weekend, and reaching out to the people you're working with and letting them know what you're interested in, that's a great way to network. Another thing that I found really helpful is to attend events, like the events that Women in Film puts on. Those are great because you can learn something and you can meet people. And the third way of networking that I have found really useful is to network online. There are some great groups on Facebook. Women in Film has a Facebook group. NewEnglandFilm.com has a Facebook group. And those are other great ways to get jobs and to get experience. My relationship to WIFVNE has been going on for a while now. I've been attending events for many years. I think I've officially been a member for the past 4 years. And everyone at WIFVNE has been so helpful. They have invited me to speak on a panel, they have helped me find crew for films, and they even helped to host an event for a film that I DP'd. So I really appreciate all of the hard work that everyone's doing at WIFVNE behind the scenes. I have been a High Output customer for a long time. I have known the folks that work here for years. I've known Allison Couples since I was in film school. So it's a small community here in Boston, and we all are pretty tight-knit and know each other pretty well. So I can't pick a single favorite film that I've worked on, but I would say that I love that every single day is different. I get to work with a variety of people. We overcome really interesting challenges and we're problem solving constantly. And I just love the experience of filmmaking, and ideally at the end of the day, we're making movies that people really enjoy watching. When I first start working on a production, I usually start working very closely with the producers and the director. Once we get a little closer to filming, then I start having conversations with more people involved, the production designer, and then sometimes a wardrobe, makeup wardrobe, depending on the type of film it is. And then my departments, I'd start collaborating with the gaffer and the key grip and the first AC and the operator. It starts just with the producers and the director, and then it sort of flows to the rest of the crew. Booking your next job can always be a little tricky. You have to get the next job while you're still working on the job that you're on, so you have to be focused at work and think ahead. So it can be challenging. Definitely when it rains, it pours, it seems like. Things tend to come all at once and you have to make decisions quickly, and you also might have some downtime some of the year as well. So it varies. As far as crew, I love to work with people I know and have a good relationship with, but realistically, we don't always get to have the same crew on every project, and so I'm always open to working with new people. I wish I could bring my crew over every single time, but things overlap and it just doesn't work. When I'm looking for crew, I like to reach out to people who are good at what they do, but also good to work with, good at communicating, easygoing, and can roll with the punches. So I'm always thinking about what kind of job are they going to do and how well everyone's going to work together as a team. And I think that if somebody has the desire to work on set and the ambition, then that bodes really well for them. Even if they're not the most skilled technically, they can get there, but they need to want to get there. My advice for someone who wants to get into the industry is to just go ahead and get started as quickly as you can. Just get some hands-on experience, make some films. If you don't know any other filmmakers, do your best to start making films on your own and then reach out and meet people. I think the sooner you can start, the better, because you need all of those experiences to become good at what you're doing. The best thing to do is just get started, Ask for help if you don't know how to use something. People are more than happy to explain how things work when there's time. So just go ahead and ask those questions. There's no stupid questions. You will learn how to use everything if you put the effort into learning it. The Women in Film Network is extremely powerful. They are connected with so many people in the industry, and having their support has really helped me on my journey to where I am today. They've helped me find crew. They've helped promote the work that I've done. And I really appreciate everything that all of the effort that they have put towards those things. And they'll do that for all of their members, which is amazing. The investment into the Women in Film membership is really small in comparison to what you get out of it. Just going to one event pretty much covers it, or landing one job for one day because of Women in Film covers it. So yeah, it's a great community to be a part of. I get excited to see someone, who's coming up through the industry, who's learning, who's excelling. It's great to see everyone that you meet succeed. You might meet someone who's a PA, and then a few years later they're like a producer, and it's awesome. We talked a lot about making connections and not being afraid to ask questions. Two great places to reach out to are WIFVNE and High Output. You can check them out and learn more about them online.